Welcome everyone to another quick look by blacktackwatches.com. If you like our videos, please hit like and subscribe to our channel to be up to date with the latest releases. And if you would like more information on this timepiece, all you have to do is click on the link below. Today we get to look at the next chapter in the Defy collection. This is the new Zenith Defy Skyline, a timepiece that is considered by many as one of the best sports timepieces this year under $10,000. And I must agree, because this Zenith, as most timepieces of this brand, gives you the best value for the money. The Defy timepieces have a more contemporary look when compared to the other collections of the brand, and this is the collection that Zenith typically uses to introduce the latest in technology and high-tech composite materials. And the all-new Defy Skyline is a good example of this. Here, Zenith has created a more edgy Defy design with a beautiful dial and paired with a El Primero movement, which features the world's first 1/10 of a second indicator. And this is perhaps the best part of this timepiece, using one of the most famous movements in the world, which was introduced to the market on January 1969. The original El Primero caliber 3019 was the first in the world to have an automatic movement with chronograph that beat at a super fast 5 Hz, beating the chronomatic created by Breitling and Heuer, which was launched in March of that year. And still today, most automatic chronograph movements beat at 3 to 4 Hz. So the high frequency movement didn't just pave the way for Zenith, but also helped Rolex, who in the late 90s requested Zenith to put together an automatic chronograph movement to be used on the famous Rolex Daytona. So Rolex caliber 4030 is actually a modified El Primero with a slower frequency. And that's a very quick history of this fascinating movement. If you guys like the content that we're putting together every week, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest. And now back to the Skyline. The design of the case is definitely a big improvement over the predecessor, the Defy Classic. The case has an octagonal shape with faceted bezel that is more fashion forward when compared to the Classic. And the case measures 41 millimeters in diameter by 11.7 millimeters in thickness and 46.2 when measured from lug to lug. But surprisingly, the case is crafted in stainless steel instead of titanium like the Defy Classic, so this one is just a bit heavier. But I gotta say, I really like the presence that it has when I put it on my wrist. And look at the screw down crown. It's thicker and it has a new bolder design with a combination of finishes. The Skyline looks a bit bigger than the Defy Classic because of the broadness of the lugs, and the fact that this one is almost 1 millimeter thicker than the Classic. Now the case and bezel have a brush finish with polished edges, and the case back is also brush finish and is attached with 4 screws. And the integrated stainless steel bracelet has an H-link design and tapers in as it goes down to the buckle. And just like the case, this bracelet has a brush finish with polished outer flanks and polished bevel edges on the center links. The bracelet is secured to the wrist with a double folding stainless steel buckle, which has a very nice engine turning finish on the inside. And as you can see, the adjustable links are held by screws instead of pins, which is a big plus. But what I like the most is the quick release system for the integrated bracelet. You can remove the bracelet without the need of any tools simply by pressing on these pushers located under the lugs. Once you press it, just gently pull and voila. And putting it back in is even easier since it just snaps into place. So you can easily change the strap from the stainless steel bracelet to the included black rubber strap, which to me really makes this Skyline pop. It has the same pattern design like the dial, which I will get to in a moment. The timepiece feels even more comfortable with the rubber strap, and it gives the timepiece a more sporty look. The rubber strap comes with a deployment buckle, and I think that this strap is a great option for everyday use. And if you are wondering how it will fit on your wrist, I could tell you that anyone with a wrist as small as 14 centimeters could rock this Zenith. Now let's get into this dial. This stylish dial has a black tone sunray finish with a pattern design made of the vintage Zenith star. This four-sided star motif is not a stamping, it's engraved to the dial, and it looks fantastic. And the arrangement of the date window and second sub-dial keeps this design symmetrical. The outer ring has a smooth surface and it carries the minute markers in white, and the hour and minute hands are highly polished with superluminova, just like the hour faceted applied markers. As a result, this dial really pops out at night, and the date window, which is located at the 3 o'clock position, uses a black disc to match the dial color. And now if we go to the other side, by the 9 o'clock position is the newest feature from Zenith, a 1/10 of a second indicator. The sub-dial has a concentric stamp pattern with small markers and a printed 10 on the very top. So 6 revolutions of this hand is equal to 1 minute. Although it's a very cool and a very unique feature, I do wonder how the market is going to react. A Defy with no traditional running seconds hand. Personally, I would have liked to see a central seconds hand in addition to the 1/10 of a second, but don't get me wrong, that would not stop me or make me hesitate from purchasing this model. It's just beautiful. Just like the El Primero chronograph, this Skyline uses a high frequency movement. So if you look under the hood, you will see the in-house movement caliber 3620. This automatic movement is composed of 228 components and works at 5 Hz using 26 joules. This pretty much is a caliber 3600 without the chronograph module. The caliber also has hacking seconds for the 1/10 small seconds indicator, and you can see it when I pull the crown to the second position. The 3620 also features bidirectional winding for the 60 hours of power reserve, silicone escapement wheel and lever, and the famous Zenith Star logo rotor. And this Skyline has a water resistance of 100 meters. Overall, I think this is a great timepiece and a big improvement over the Defy Classic. The MSRP of this Skyline is about $1,000 more than the Defy Classic, but unlike the Defy Classic, you get an updated case design with a stylish dial, quick release system for the integrated bracelet, and to top it off, a high frequency movement with a higher power reserve. All big pluses to me. And you also have the option of getting the Skyline with a silver or blue tone dial. And besides the luxurious stainless steel bracelet, you can also purchase a black, blue or green strap to go with the handsome timepiece. And this Zenith comes in a typical Zenith box, but what I like is that this box has a detachable internal box that can be used as a travel box for your Defy. Very cool, and a must if you're traveling with your timepiece. For more info, click on the link below to visit our website or send us an email to sales@blacktagwatches.com. We accept all forms of major credit cards, cryptocurrency, and trade-ins, and financing options are also available. And if you like to be up to date with our latest releases, subscribe to our channel and make sure to turn on your notifications. And remember to hit like if you like our videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next review.